What's up, y'all? V-Slinger here, another video. This is going to be another Ramble type similar to the how to fix the MyNBA. Same thing, we're just talking about Mycareer now, more specifically like the park side of Mycareer for real, but you know, but kind of Mycareer in general too. First things first, it has to be remove the city or maybe even park. The idea of the city I feel like is great, and I feel like I don't know if it came from like Chris Move or it's just what the community wanted in general, but the idea of like this GTA with basketball, I feel like a lot of people liked growing up, and maybe even some people still want it now for real. But like the idea of that is what everyone wanted, and 2K tried to make that into their thing, but it's just not. The city hasn't made it that. It's just created just more issues for the game itself. I mean, early 2K21, the game could barely like run the city in general. I mean, eventually they did fix it, of course. But in general, that even the fact that was ever an issue is wild. And at this point, especially considering how the Mycareer story was this year, as it was terrible, it made the city turn a lot of things to like a fetch quest and stuff for real, instead of like, oh, I want to just be around the city. I want to, oh, over here I can do this, over here I can do this. It doesn't turn to that. It's just I have to go all the way over here to do this. And some of the stuff, it's not even stuff I want to do. It's stuff I have to do for the sake of Mycareer. And kind of like a 1.5 in this is maybe even getting rid of Park for real too. I feel like Park at this point has died due to some things, like people worrying about they win. Like every year, I mean, I'm not as in tune with the community as I was a couple years ago for real. So maybe the outlook of shit has changed. But I feel like I don't even really see a lot of like people playing like Park shit anymore for real, like on my YouTube shit. And I don't doubt they still do. Like I know for a fact they do. But like the idea of Park, I feel like has died, and maybe that's the affiliations too, having 4 different parks on one server. But it's like the parks, a lot of the time they don't be full. When they are full, I mean, people kind of always kind of run from games and this, that, this. And I feel like that becomes more and more of an issue every year. And not that the city amplifies that, but I feel like not only like it's 2 coexisting problems that can add up into a bigger thing. Thing 2, of course, better season pass. If they are going to keep the levels in the seasons necessarily, I'm not opposed, but it's just about getting better rewards and everything. Certain stuff, like don't give me a My Team item ever. Like if My Team has its own level system, so give the My Team players that stuff. You want to just give them a free agent card, even though it's not really doesn't really mean a lot to probably a real person who's like actually grinding My Team. You want to give them this, you want to give them that, do that. But like certain stuff, the mascots are cool. The core badge pattern is solid. Give me an extra badge. Give me some VC. Give me 1,000 VC for hitting level 20. You know, incentivize people to actually want to like grind it out for real. Cause it becomes a lot of stuff where I'm just kind of playing and like I'm seeing them leveling up and that's cool. But a lot of the rewards aren't something I actually remotely care about at all. And then adding on to that really comes into like the legend prize, which it's kind of a thing of a mix between the 1 and the 2, a little bit, kind of its own thing as well. Where it's this year's legend prize was ridiculous. What was it? It was get 100k points. You had to do 500 games that go 12 season quests, and then do 20 events in next gen. I think in current gen it might have been like 12. I don't remember what it was in current gen. And I'm gonna just add this right here too. Is everything I'm suggesting is for the next gen version of the game, as I feel like people have complained, oh, these 2 games is part of the problem in the community, and it is. But y'all have to really look back, like to go back to 2K14 when the PS4s came out and everything. Like everything was focused on the next gen version of the game. 2K didn't give a fuck about current gen. So the fact that at this point they're even still lightly catering to current gen is like, I'm not saying y'all should be happy with it, but realistically, it's a surprise. You can't expect them to make this into one game, you know? And you just kind of got to live with it until current gen has basically died off. Not even current. I'm not going to call it current and next. Old gen and new gen. Until old gen is completely kind of died off. And then it's, you know, everybody's on new gen. And then it's just not even no one's thinking about it. Because that's how it was 2K14. Everybody had a PS4. Everybody got their Xbox One, whatever. So nobody was thinking about the PS3 version of the game or nothing. Because it was watered down and it was nothing. So people weren't even complaining about it. People knew what was going on. Anywho, not completely related. Legend prize, like 100k points is so wild. A lot of the other stuff isn't too bad, and I'm not somebody who ever like hit like top rep in 2K. Closest I probably was, I was like an elite 1 in 2K21. That's probably the closest I ever was to being like a top rep. Even like since they added levels, I think I hit level 40 once, maybe. So out of 22 and 23, both current and next gen, I think I've hit it once, and it might have been what, first season of 23, old gen, I think. I don't know, but like the idea of this is ridiculous, that you have to do all this to get legend, and legend isn't even, I mean, it doesn't tell you everything you do get necessarily. I think this year, I know you get like a car, but is that it? You know, I remember in like 2K, maybe 2K18, I believe, if you hit like 99 overall, right back to when it was rolled to 99, you not only, you know, got whatever rewards you got. I think you get the badges at legend too still, but like, and that's cool. But you not only got like whatever rewards you got, you also got like exclusive shit. I know the first, like, I don't know if they ever said the exact number, but the first, however certain people hit 99 in 2K18, I think 2K19 as well. Not only you had that like wall of fame, I'm pretty sure like they would give you the next 2K for free. And I feel like they also got like maybe some like exclusive like shoes or something one year, if I remember correctly. Like some shit that like, if you're gonna grind for like, you're not gonna grind for legend specifically for that realistically, but at least really incentivize if you are gonna really like, especially if you like a content creator or something, and you really gonna be sitting there playing this game every day, it really incentivizes you to play it. You get a free game, you get some exclusive shit nobody else got. Like, that's cool. Like, getting a car isn't worth, getting a virtual reward that doesn't help me like in the gameplay really at all, I feel like isn't worth it. You help me travel faster. This game has fast travel. I'm pretty sure you can still pick your spawn location. I'm not too sure. Like, there's really no incentive for like a car to really do shit for me. And number 5, which is the main thing probably everybody says, is lessen the VC price. Now, me personally, I've never been opposed to grinding out multiple builds, this. And even though the VC prices is wild, if you sit here and you really want to grind out a build without buying VC, it's possible. Maybe not your first build, right? You kind of got to like use your builds to fund your other builds. So maybe not your first build, you kind of got to buy VC. But after that, you can be okay. But VC prices are getting ridiculous, specifically for, and I don't know, I you know, think that maybe 2K wanted to get people away from like the play shot, because if you really look at it, it's like the shooting and the playmaking stuff is really what's expensive, and then like the finishing defense is kind of tame for real. But nobody want to just be out here with a whole bunch of two-way finishers. But even if you are gonna have builds this expensive, which I really don't like, you at least should make other things less expensive. There's no reason I'm spending what, 500k VC total probably to get a build to 99, and then every shirt I buy has to be 25k and this, that, this. I don't even buy clothes in 2K. I don't think I've bought like any clothes in 2K this year, because of how like all my VC has to go to my different builds and whatever other shit. Like, and people who play my team too, I guess, you know, I guess it could go to my team too. Like, I don't have time to sit here and like buy clothes and shit. And even if you aren't going to lessen the VC prices, one thing that I have thought about I really would like is like, and for 2K's sake, it would probably only be like a one-time thing or maybe 2 times. But like the idea of like a build delete system, where if I delete a build or this, that, or like anything, and it's like upgraded, either I get like some of the VC back for it. Even if it's not like, ideally, you know, you get everything back. But for 2K circumstance, you probably wouldn't. Maybe if I get like 75% of the VC back I spent on this build, if I delete it, like something like that, just little things, I feel like would really just make the VC prices seem less bad. Because not only are they bad, there's not really ways to get a bulk of VC very quickly without buying it anymore. You know, it's not even like some grind, some challenges. And going back to Legend War 2, like that would be cool if it's like you hit Legend or whatever and they give you 100k VC or some shit. You know, just like, could they give you more? 100%, million VC maybe. But just like simple shit, like little nuanced things that will really like make you feel like what you're doing, you're being rewarded for, instead of just kind of dealing with it. While I was editing this video, I realized I just skipped over number 4. Well, my number 4 completely, which was just make the rec and pro-am courts bigger. I mean, overall, kind of the main things were like, so people can actually, mid-range can be useful, and then not everybody can play patching lanes like they're a prime, I don't know, somewhere in the fucking corner. Y'all get the point, you know? But that was the 5th thing, so my fault leaving that out. Still, everything still apply. Anywho, that's the end of my kind of ramble, you know? If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe. You know, if y'all got anything y'all disagree with, y'all know anything else y'all think 2K should do, comment, all that stuff. And I'll see y'all next video. Maybe might do like a My Team ramble. Probably not. I haven't even really played My Team this year, but maybe. But yeah, see y'all next video.